Hey there, TRASTRA fans. Despite the halving, Bitcoin remains relatively unfazed, at least for now. So let's take a look at some other stuff happening in the Cryptoverse. Changpeng Zhao's sentencing and a possible 3-year prison term after his guilty plea. Terraform Labs founder DoKwon is also staring down a record $5.3 billion fine in the wake of Terra USD collapse. Meanwhile, in Kenya, Binance executive Nadeem Ajarwala was arrested. On a different note, Venezuela is pushing its oil trade into the realm of cryptocurrency. Again, dodge US sanctions. We'll talk about that. Visa is stepping up its game with a new analytics dashboard aimed at simplifying stablecoin transactions and much, much more. So buckle up. Let's get the insights rolling. U.S. prosecutors are pushing for a 3-year prison sentence for Binance founder Changpeng Zhao after his guilty plea for violating anti-money laundering laws. The Seattle federal court heard arguments citing Zhao's company, described as operating a Wild West model, facilitated over 100,000 suspicious transactions linked to terrorist groups and other illegal activities. Binance has agreed to a hefty $4.32 billion penalty, reflecting the serious nature of the offenses. Zhao's defense points to his role in steering the company towards compliance and his cooperation with authorities, arguing for a leniency based on his status as a first-time offender and the substantial financial penalties already imposed. Sentencing is scheduled for April 30th, so very soon. US regulators are pushing for a record $5.3 billion fine against Terraform Labs and its founder, DoKwon, following their involvement in a massive crypto scandal. The fine includes over $4 billion in disgorged profits and additional penalties, making it the largest proposed in crypto sector ever. This comes after Terraform's digital currency Terra USD collapsed. Remember the scandal, erasing $40 billion in market value. Kwon, holding a substantial stake in Terraform, also faces severe restrictions on his future business roles. Interesting. Kenyan authorities, Kenya is a country in Africa for those who don't know. So Kenyan authorities have detained Nadeem Ajarwala, a Binance executive implicated in financial crimes, as they prepare for his extradition to Nigeria. The arrest in Nairobi is the capital of Kenya, comes after Ajarwala allegedly fled Nigeria to evade charges involving significant financial misconduct, including tax evasion and money laundering, totaling over $35 million. The Economic and Financial Crime Commission, alongside international agencies like Interpol and the FBI, are coordinating to facilitate the swift extradition. I never heard FBI being an international agency, but what do I know? Venezuela's state-run oil firm PDVSA is ramping up its use of digital currency for oil transactions in response to reimposed U.S. oil sanctions. Following the non-renewal of a general license due to inadequate electoral reforms, I don't know what that has to do with oil mining or whatever, PDVSA's international customers and suppliers now face a May 31st deadline to cease operations under the current terms. The transition to digital currencies, particularly Tether, USDT, aims to mitigate risks associated with frozen sale proceeds in foreign accounts. Amidst these changes, Venezuelan oil minister Pedro Alethea, navigating through last year's $21 billion corruption scandal, highlighted an uptick in March's oil exports to 900,000 barrels per day, the highest in 4 years. PDVSA is also adapting contract terms to require cryptocurrency prepayments, leveraging intermediaries to facilitate transactions under the new regulatory landscape. Visa has launched an online analytics dashboard to simplify complex data landscape in stablecoins. The dashboard filters out irrelevant data or noise from bot activities to present clear insights into stablecoin transactions across 9 blockchains. Visa's head of crypto, Guy Sheffield, explains that while stablecoin data is publicly available, it often requires interpretation to align with traditional financial metrics. The service currently tracks 4 major stablecoins, including USD Coin and Tether, providing valuable transaction volume, supply, and user activity. Franklin Templeton has enhanced its $380 million Franklin on-chain US government money fund by introducing peer-to-peer transfers of its Benji token, aiming to deepen its integration with the digital asset economy. Available on the Stellar and Polygon blockchains, the Benji token allows holders to exchange shares directly bypassing intermediaries. This move is part of a broader trend where traditional financial assets like US Treasuries are increasingly tokenized, expanding their utility for trading on secondary markets or as collateral in decentralized finance. Paystand has acquired Teampay, a platform that attempts to automate the software purchasing process for companies, aiming to transform B2B payments akin to Venmo's simplicity in consumer transactions. Lots to unpack here. Venmo is a payment app that works in the US. Paystand is using cloud technology and the Ethereum blockchain as the engine for its Paystand bank network that enables B2B, business-to-business payments with zero fees. This move forms a no-fee digital payment and spend powerhouse, as the combined entities now serve over 1 million businesses, processing upwards of $10 billion in transactions. Consensys has filed a lawsuit against the SEC in Texas court, disputing the agency's stance that Ether should be treated as a security. This legal challenge arises amid ongoing confusion over whether ETH, primarily used on the Ethereum blockchain, meets the traditional criteria for security. The SEC has recently heightened security over Ethereum-related activities, suggesting potential enforcement action, which Consensys opposes naturally. The company argues that the SEC's claims conflict with previous statements from regulatory bodies and is seeking judicial clarification that ETH is not a security. Meta's Reality Labs reported a substantial $3.85 billion loss in the first quarter, with the revenue in its metaverse division reaching $440 million, a 30% increase year over year, but still only about 1% of Meta's total sales. Despite the steep losses, which now total over $45 billion since late 2020, CEO Mark Zuckerberg remains committed to the metaverse as the next frontier in computing. The commitment includes new partnerships aimed at broadening the reach of Meta's VR headsets, contrasting with Apple's high-end $3,500 Vision Pro headset. So we'll see how that plays out. Alethea AI has launched its AI agents on Coinbase's base blockchain, enhancing the intersection of AI and blockchain technology, whatever that means. The company's emote engine powers these agents, enabling high-fidelity animations and a wide range of emotions, aiming to blend virtual reality with actual interaction. This sounds so creepy. I can't tell you how creepy this is to me. And looks, actually, check that out. This innovation allows creators to develop customized AI agents easily, fostering a community-driven approach to digital creativity. I'm not sure what community has to do with creativity. With significant funding and a growing team, Alethea AI is pioneering the use of blockchain for secure, efficient creator monetization and interactive AI experiences. PayPal is revisiting its policies, removing buyer and seller protections for NFT transactions from May 20th, specifically affecting sales over $10,000. This change could leave those dealing in higher value NFTs vulnerable to fraud. In the sports and fashion sectors, Adidas has teamed up with Stepn Game to launch sneaker NFTs on the Solana network, blending physical activity with digital assets. Also, Louis Vuitton continues its foray into digital luxury, offering an $8,400 varsity jacket designed by Pharrell Williams, which comes with a corresponding NFT exclusively for VIA NFT holders. Stripe is decoupling its payment processing service from its broader financial services stack, allowing businesses to use other Stripe services without being locked into its payment solutions. The strategic shift unveiled during Stripe's Sessions event includes the introduction of over 50 new features aimed at enhancing user flexibility and integrating more advanced AI tools into its operations. The changes are designed to maintain Stripe's competitiveness in a fragmented fintech market by becoming more modular and user-friendly, I guess. Finally, Yuga Labs, the developer of the popular Bored Ape Yacht Club non-fungible token collection, is letting go of an unspecified number of employees as it undergoes restructuring. Chief Executive Officer Greg Solano, who also uses the nickname Gargamel, tweeted that Yuga lost its way, and getting ourselves centered and on the right path means being a smaller, more agile and crypto-native team, and that he wants to bring the company back to its crypto roots. It's always back to the roots when you're throwing people under the bus. We want to go back to our roots, being smaller, being more agile. So you people, bye-bye. Solano said in the employee message Friday that Yuga will be focusing on its gaming efforts, developing the 3D Other Side game, and that other aspects of its gaming plans would be announced soon. In the meantime, I bid you adieu. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and watch our shorts on TikTok. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace.